everybody, and welcome back to A Bohemian Dreamer. I thought that I'd be back here a lot sooner than I am with you guys, but as Jacaranda and October faded into November, it was time to get ready for Christmas, and I had a lot of dates and things come up that I had to make appearances for, so I did get a little bit behind. But in today's edition, you will see we have the Boho Christmas collection ready for viewing, and I will be taking you through the collection. And here's just a little look at it here, and my little photo shoot that I set up this morning. That was a lot of fun, and I just got it done and finished before we got a spot of rain, and I had to rush off for an art class with Milan. So I've been pretty busy. I've started my art classes and things already. But yeah, and the weather hasn't been the best either. As you can see, it's a little bit gloomy and drizzly here today. But let's get into it. This is the collection, and we'll be having a very much closer look at that shortly, and I will see you all there. It's so nice to have you all back again, and thank you to everybody who has already subscribed to the channel and is already enjoying it. It does mean a lot to me. So thanks again, guys, and let's just get into today's video. And just as a side note, what am I thinking with these camera angles? Is anybody else feeling a little whoopsie right now? Because I sure am. Okay, let's get into the collection. Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you to all the new subscribers who have joined us since we began. It's lovely to have you here, and for those small group of you who are returning, thanks so much. It's lovely to see you again. So this section of the video, I was supposed to start off with the Boho Christmas collection that's being officially dropped Monday. I'm filming this over the weekend. So I decided I was going to be really productive. I was going to get up early. I was going to wash my hair. As you can see, it's a little bit damp still. And get the video done because we're expecting another heat wave coming through. Add to that, there is a cyclone coming in way up the top there in Darwin at the moment, so the weather down here kind of gets a little bit shaken up as well. It's it always seems to react a little bit down here in New South Wales when things are going a little awry with the weather up top. So we've got storms forecast for the entire weekend, every single afternoon. Supercell activity is also expected, so I'm trying to get things done really early. 1, before it gets too hot. 2, before it storms, because my boutique is also set up in my art studio, and when it really pours rain over there, it doesn't matter if I've got my mics on or not. You can't hear a thing I'm saying because I have a lovely tin roof and it gets very loud. So I'm trying to get up, get dressed, get gussied up for this video. I get everything ready. I've got my key in my hand. I've got the camera. I'm ready to hot-foot it over to the workshop to do the video. And I realise the neighbours are standing right where I need to go through. So what's the problem with that, you say? Okay, so our actual human neighbours are my brother-in-law and his family. The neighbours that we've had here forever, though, are Big John and his family. And if I can find one of my photos of our beloved Big John, I'll pop it in here and you're going to see why I'm not going to walk over to my workshop while he's in residence. That's right, he is an Eastern Grey kangaroo. He's huge, and he is the mob leader of our local mob of kangaroos. Now, I know a lot of people say, why can't you move them or whatever. They were here before we were. They've been here forever, and usually if it's just the little mummy kangaroo and the babies and that, they'll kind of hop off. But Big John is there to protect his harem. Mummy has a new little baby in the pouch right now. She, the baby, and Big John are right outside my workshop. So I have to wait to go over to do the presentation of the new haul, or the new collection, not new haul, but the collection. So I decided I would be a good neighbour and wait for them to move on because I actually really love the kangaroos. My mum was a wildlife carer when I was growing up, And that's how we sort of started this lovely relationship with the local wildlife. And we had many kangaroos and wallabies that we took care of from when I was about 6 or 7 till I was like mid-teens, whatever. So I have a lot of respect for our local wildlife. That is also why my cats are strictly indoors. And don't worry about them. They get spoilt. They have everything they could ever possibly want. Plenty of space to run around and play. Lots of toys, lots of cuddles. So, and they can see outside. So it's a harmonious blend for everybody. So in light of that, I decided I would do my review of my watercolour paper I got from Temu by Boho. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not because I suck at pronunciation. And these wonderful, what I've come to find out, are wonderful watercolour paints from Meaden. And Meaden, I think they're an Australian company. They do have a website here in Australia. And I'm probably just going to start buying straight from their website because they have got some amazing things. And they've got a big Black Friday sale on at the moment. And I have a complete art box I've got my eye on that I'm trying to squirrel money away for and hopefully get before the sale finishes. But there's their watercolour paints. And if I didn't show you properly before, get one I haven't used too much. I have used these so much since I got them. They come in a nice little tube. That's about how big they are. You can see. These are wonderful. I didn't know if they were going to be any good because I originally got them from Temu. I was like, well, I'll just give them a go. They are wonderful. They're so pigmented. You don't need to use very much. I've been putting them into the little artist palette you saw me with on a previous video. You just put a little bit in each little square and you close it all up. And even if they dry out, the beauty of watercolour paint is it'll reactivate with water. So you just put a little bit of water on. I have gone through probably 2 palettes of them since I put them in there. And you just refill your palette and keep going when you've used all your paint up. These I can recommend highly, whether you get them from Temu or from Meaden's own website yourself. These are great. I really love these. They're like I said, they're highly pigmented. They have lovely motility through the water. And yeah, they're very versatile. You can put them dry on dry, wet on wet, dry on wet, and they'll win every time. Now for the paper, it was also a really pleasant surprise. I've been into it a lot lately. As you can see, there's not much of it left. I've probably got 9 or 10 pages left. So I think this was a book of 20. So I was getting ready for an event for the last couple of weeks. That's why I haven't had a lot of time to make videos either. I've been working constantly with my artwork. And I had an event coming up called Crystals for Christmas in conjunction with House Fan Chaos and my other lovely friends, Danny and Rodney May from Blue Lotus Heart Space. Good friends for many years. And they had joined to collaborate to do a Crystals for Christmas event. And Danny very kindly asked me if I would like to come and attend and bring some of my artwork with me and see if I could sell anything. So it was a really beautiful night. We all did really, really well, including me. I actually sold a couple of my designer jackets and some postcards and things. So it was really great, but it was many weeks. I think I got, well, not many weeks. I think I had like 2 weeks to get ready for it. So I was trying to get a few different things. I'm still awaiting my Christmas postcards to come in from Vistaprint. And I'm going to give Vistaprint a big shout out while I'm talking about this, because I send all of my things I want to get printed to Vistaprint, and they get them printed off really fast, really high quality, and they get them to you as quickly as they can. Like this time there has been a slight delay because it's Christmas postage, but they're still getting them to me fairly quickly. I thought they would be here yesterday, but they might come today because they are doing Saturday and Sunday deliveries now in the lead up to Christmas. So also big shout out to all the Australia Post workers. I know you guys will be getting slammed in the next few weeks, and it's a lot of hard work and stress. So everybody, please be patient with your local postie. They're doing their best, and it's always a big rush in the lead up to Christmas. So let's just all be nice to the workers and, you know, the people you're ordering from and the people that are delivering your orders, because it's a very busy time of year and it's a lot busier for them. So, you know, they are adding extra delivery days for us, which is really great of them. So they may come today. If not, I'll be talking about the postcards later, and I will insert some photos of what they're going to look like. And I'll be including a link in the description box where you can pre-order a set of my Christmas postcards if you would like to. And they're only going to be $25 a set. So that's really cool. So in the lead up to the event the other night, the Crystals for Christmas, I went hard on the paper and the paints. And this is what we came up with. What I wanted to do were things that were very Australian for Christmas. So I started off with this dude. He's the astral traveling kangaroo. And as you can see, he's beautiful. Like, I'm not bragging on my own work, but this is the quality of the paper and the paint. Like, it's nice and thick. And you can put a fair amount of liquid on this paper, and if you put your tape around the edge, it's not going to seep through. It stays in place really nicely, and you can build your layers up really easily with this paper. It's just absolutely beautiful. The paint works really well with it, which is surprising. You're coming up. Oh, it's Felix, and he's jumped up right on the paint. I should have put the lid back on that. He's hiding behind me. You're gonna come say, oh, there he is. Say hi. Hey, hello, everybody. It's me. Say hello, it's me. It's the baby. Oh, look. Oh, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. And Felix loves to sit with me when I'm doing my watercolour painting. I've kind of made it a little ritual. We use the nice little radio thing that I showed you before. We've been putting on actually some Glenn Miller and some swing music and that kind of thing. And it looks so cute when it's, you know, coming out of that speaker, because it looks really authentic and it just gives you this nice feeling. What you doing? Where you going? I know I look like I've got a tail. Da, 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 da. But not do that too much. So I would love to have filmed what that looks like, but then I remembered, oops, copyright, so I probably shouldn't. But I can highly recommend the little radio speaker I showed you in a previous video too. It is lovely. You do have to keep it plugged in for it to work. It doesn't sort of charge up, but if you had put your batteries in, yeah, then you could go mobile with it. But it is a lovely little speaker and I really enjoy it. So here's some of the artwork I've been doing. We have a beautiful pink galah, one of my favourite Aussie birds. So you can sort of get a feel for all the different colours. A rather grumpy looking little sea turtle. Also a lot of fun to paint. And I'm actually working on a sea turtle in oils at the moment too, so I will let you guys see him when he's finished. And then when I've got my technique down a little more, I'll do a painting with you soon. I'm still in the process of learning all of the techniques and things from the Milan people, so not confident to show that on a video yet, but yeah, I need to, probably over the holidays while I'm on my break, I will film a lot of painting with you and some of the watercolour and that, because watercolour is my favourite. We have a kookaburra. We have a cute little possum, and this was actually drawn from a nice memory I had from last summer. I was over in the workshop and I was doing, you know, just some full moon activities, lighting some candles and watching the moon rise behind the tree of life over there. And I had some incense going and just some really soft music, and had my crystals all on the bench ready for the moonlight to come through so I could charge them. And as I'm just sitting watching all this, I noticed this little figure come out on one of the branches of the tree and kind of just sit there. And it was a possum, and I could see his movement, sort of the light that was spilling through the windows in the shed. So I actually turned the lights off just so I could watch the little silhouette come out. But this was what I imagined he would have looked like if I could have seen him clearly. So that was like made up from a nice memory I had last year of the possum coming out onto the branch with the moon behind him. Then we have A cheeky koala. He looks like he's up to some mischief. And then we tried the paints with just some gum blossoms, which is one of my favourite flowers we have here in Australia. And one of my favourite spirit totems is a dolphin. Because I did have, what do they call it? Oh yeah, your starseed reading. And apparently I'm from Lemuria, which was a water planet. Also believed to be the lost sunken city. The people that came to Atlantis were from Lemuria. And I do have a real affinity with all things water, and dolphins I've always been fascinated with. So we did this guy just to see how like a limited colour palette would go. So there was that guy. Then I had a go at a couple of portraits. Just trying to make them Christmassy. Oh, and then we have a favourite bird that is here a lot. This is a rainbow lorikeet. Cheeky little dudes, but I love them so much. And then we have a bit of a strange looking person. I don't know, I was just trying to sort of draw Christmassy type of portrait, so I'm not real sure about this one. But she's not bad. So I did have all of those for sale the other night, but in competition with like my clothing I had there, and then with all the beautiful crystals and things and witchy stuff, and oh my god, just beautiful things that Danny and Rod had, none of those sold, which I wasn't really particularly that bummed about, because they're so cute. So what I've decided to do is I'm keeping the originals, and after Christmas I'll be getting these and probably some more I'd like to paint made into postcards for our National Day that we have at the end of January, which I don't even know what to call it these days because I don't want to offend anybody, but it's the National Day that all Australians like to celebrate our existence. So that's what those are going to be for. And I'm just going to keep the red. I'm going to keep the originals for my portfolio and stuff like that. So that's where the video started off. Yeah, big shout out to Vistaprint. I'm not affiliated with them, but they do all of my printing and they do an amazing job. So Merry Christmas to the guys at Vistaprint, and also a very Merry Christmas to the hard workers at Aussie Post. Now I know they get a lot of flack, and I have complained about them in the past myself, but lately the service has been quite good here, so I have no complaints about Aussie Post at the moment. There's probably people that couldn't believe me, but I've been pretty happy. So Merry Christmas to Vistaprint and Australia Post, and thank you for some amazing service this year. And I'm not affiliated with either company. I just appreciate the time and effort that they put in for everything that I need them to do for me, and it's so appreciated. And it's so lovely to see your own artwork on a little postcard, or maybe even if you want to get a couple something made, they do all of that too. So if you want a good, reliable print company to go with, if you want anything printed, have a go at Vistaprint, and the prices are really good too. Another thing I really love with Vistaprint is if you buy things from them, when your prints arrive, whatever you're having done, you will get vouchers to put towards your next orders, and you can get at least $20 off your next order with the code that they send. So that is really, really, really good. They do look after their customers. Okay, so we have a bit of a gloomy day here in Australia today. As I said, there's storms expected. There's a cyclone Fina coming in right up the top there at Darwin. I think it's expected over the weekend maybe. So I hope everybody up there will be okay. Prayers with Darwin and the top end. But yeah, so the weather down here is very dicey at the moment too. Like, it's really gloomy for a summer's morning here in Australia. It's very overcast. It feels like it's going to drop rain any minute. So I'm hoping, now that I've sat here and had a bit of a chat with everybody, that lovely Big John and his beautiful little family may have moved on to the next paddock, hopefully. Other than that, I may have to wait for my nephew to come out and start riding his little dirt bike around, and maybe just move, not chase him or anything, just the sound off the motor would be enough to be like, okay, let's clear off. So I don't know. I think that's all I have to show you guys in here. I haven't actually bought any more things from Temu or anywhere because I've needed to buy art supplies for my art class I'm doing with Milan for the acrylics remastered. So there's no Temu hauls. I've also been staying home a lot trying to get work done, so there's not even any thrift hauls or anything like that for this video. Just a review of the paint and the paper, which I can guarantee 100%. It's really, really good. So I'm going to go and take a peek outside now and see if that lovely little family have moved on, and then we can get on to the collection for Christmas, and that is going to be my final one for the year. I didn't realise, like when I opened the boutique in October, how quickly the time was going to go by, but it does. It goes so fast after then. So yeah, only 2 collections for this year, and I'll let you guys know I'm going to be taking a month off from December 12 to January 12. But in that time, I'm going to be trying to source more stock for the shop. I'm going to be doing a lot of artwork, and I'll have a lot to show you guys when I come back. And my final date for posting for Christmas mail will also be the 12th of December. So if you want to order anything from me, please make sure you have your orders in before December 12th so I can get the mail out. And everybody who orders something from me will be getting a postcard just to say thank you, just something cute for Christmas. And I'll show you the postcards a little bit later in this video. I am hoping that maybe if I wait until I can get over there and do the clothes, that maybe the post might come by, and maybe they might come in the post today. Anyway, I still have the original photos that I took for the prints that I can show you later. So I'm going to go and see if the lovely little family has moved on. If not, I guess I'll just have a cup of tea with Felix, wait a bit longer, and then we can get into the clothing. And hopefully by then it's still fairly coolish outside. That's the plus side of a bit of an overcast sky. At least the sun isn't like burning down and it's really hot. Usually burns off at about 9 or 10 o'clock. So let's see if we can get everything done before then. Okay, I'm going to go now and see what the lay of the land is like, and I'll see you hopefully in a few minutes. Hi guys, we made it. As I said earlier, Big John and his family have finally moved on. Well, Mummy is still out there with her little baby, but the rest of them have gone, and she's used to me, so I just walked over and made sure the big dude wasn't around anywhere. So I have to also let you guys know, I didn't realise at first, but all the links that I put on my photos of the last lot of clothing on Instagram aren't actually clickable. So what I've done in the bio on the Bohemian Dreamer Instagram page is I have put my link to my Andrea M Artistry Square site, and you can copy and paste the payment link of the item that you'd like into the website to find out like where the item of clothing is that you'd like to buy. So sorry about that. I am fairly new to this, so I didn't realise, but if you can go to my website and look pretty much everything up. So I only just noticed when I was uploading clothes for the new collection yesterday that none of the links that I gave you guys for the first collection or anything are clickable here on Instagram. So I thought, okay, what if I just put my Square site link there? You could go straight to the website and look for things, maybe cut and paste. But that, I think everybody likes ease, especially at Christmas time. So I decided, how could I make it easier? Like I was thinking of that. So what I decided on was I would put all of the clothing from the Christmas collection on the landing page of the website. So all you guys need to do is click the link above in my bio, and you'll be able to go and buy the items that you'd like to buy. They're all there straight on the landing page. So anything older, yeah, you're probably going to have to go in and look at the description on the photo that I have on here, maybe try and cut and paste that code. But anything from a new current collection will always be put in the featured items on the landing page of the website. So let's get started on the Boho Christmas collection. Lots of reds and green and a little bit of white. Okay, so what we're going to start off with is the white. In the Northern Hemisphere it means snow, here it means clouds and white sand beaches. So we have this beautiful cotton dress. It's quite long. It was originally from Rockman's. It is a size 12. And damn it, I can't remember all my prices now, but they are listed on the Instagram page. And I think I've got this beauty listed for around $20 or $30. It is a really beautiful dress. I think I listed it for $20. Lovely for the beach or, you know, your summer barbecues or even your Christmas parties. So that gorgeous lady there is up for sale. Oh, and it's starting to rain. If I said before, if it really starts pouring over here, you'll hear it. I'm here now, so we might just have to put up with. I can just hear it just faintly, just drizzling a little bit, which is really nice because I love the drizzly rain anyway. And as you'll probably notice, I'm not wearing my extensions today. Oh, it is way too hot for that. And my hair is on the improve. Anybody out there, if you're having trouble with your hair, Jamaican black castor oil. That stuff is amazing. It is also amazing for your skin. So I'm doing black castor oil treatments on my hair and skin regularly every week. And I am seeing quite a big difference. And the way my hair feels and everything, it feels a lot better. So it's supposed to help thicken your hair, condition it, keep it hydrated. It keeps your skin hydrated and moist. So all I do is I just get like 20 drops of the Jamaican oil and I put it into about 1/4 of a cup of CBD. Oh, CBD or what's that other stuff? That's cannabis, isn't it? No, I'm thinking of I'm just going to say liquid coconut oil. CPT, I don't know, something like that. And I just put the drops in there and then I just get it on my fingers. I made the mistake of just dumping the whole thing on my head because I'd forgotten how to do it. I did do it years ago. And 6 washes later and the oil finally came out. So just put it on your fingertips, rub it into your scalp, and then from there rub it through the ends. And if you don't use it all up, just put it in a jar, put a lid on it, and you can use it next time. But I go further than that and I oil my whole body up with this stuff. So I'm like a big oily lizard. And I sit for about an hour, watch some art tutorials, and then I wash it all off and you feel fabulous and your hair and your skin starts to improve after a few weeks. So I really love it. If you are trying to improve your skin and hair, that's a good way to do it. Jamaican black castor oil. It's really cool. Okay, back to our schedule programming. The next items I probably would like to sell this as a set, but doesn't need to be, is these lovely pair of pants. If these don't sell, I may consider keeping them. And this cute little green top that goes with. And I think I've listed the top for $10 or $15 and these I think for $20. But if you want to like get the prices that my brain can't actually keep up with, it's all there on Instagram anyway, and on the website, of course. So that would make a really lovely Christmas Day outfit, or maybe going Christmas shopping. It'd be really comfortable. I've nearly sold this back to myself, so if it suddenly disappears, you'll know where it went. So be quick. If you want this outfit, be quick, because I might. I'm kind of falling in love with it now. That's the drawback of having your own boutique. You fall in love with a lot of the items. Oh, goodness me. And we have this pretty green dress, very Christmassy. Again, this was one of my dresses. I didn't outgrow this one. I have a few of the others, but I tried it on the other day. I was actually going to wear it to the event. And I just found I wasn't vibing with it that much anymore. So I think I've got her listed for $20 and she's a size 10. The next one was also meant to be my dress. I haven't worn it. It is actually brand new from Big W, and I put it on and it didn't really do that much for me. I thought it was going to be really cute on me, but it wasn't. So I'm putting it up for sale as well, and it's a size 10, and I think I've got $20 or $30 on it. None of my items on my site are over $50 because I know that we're all struggling with money. Maybe we're all doing a little bit better. I might take the prices up slightly, but I'm always going to keep them super affordable for you guys. So I think it's 20 or 30 on the website, but you'll see it on Instagram if you want to go look. Now this next piece I really love. And you guys are so lucky that this one was actually too big for me. It doesn't look that big, but that's because I've got the tie pulled back. But if I give that an undo, okay. This is gorgeous, this little romper. It actually looks a bit like a dress. It's from Ali originally. It is gorgeous. If that hadn't been too big, oh my God, I would have kept it. That is such a pretty, pretty item. Beautiful for Christmas Day, Christmas parties. And she is a 16. I couldn't remember what size she was when I was putting her on the website. So my brain's just full of mush lately, so please forgive. But I've put it as a 14 to 16, depending on how you're built. But it is beautiful. It is really nice. It's fully lined. Gorgeous piece. And I think I've got $20 or $30 on her. I've still got her very affordable too, even though she is gorgeous and I don't think she's ever been worn. So she was a thrifted piece. Absolutely beautiful. Look at the pink flowers, the pink roses. So this is the kind of print that's right up my street. It's kind of boho, but also kind of vintage and classy as well. So she is beautiful. If you want her, she is for sale. This dress is from 90B, and if you're a mature lady who is a little bit more on the smaller side, I think this one, she is a 10. It's a beautiful dress. Again, I was going to have this dress, but I don't know, I just felt like it was a little mature for me. So I haven't actually ever worn this either, but it is a beautiful dress. I might have her listed for 40 because she's a little bit more high end. But that is a gorgeous dress, and it would be lovely for a lady who is a little bit more mature for Christmas, like for a present for somebody you care about or for yourself. It'd be a lovely Christmas Day dress. Next up, we have another little thrifted number. I tried this one on too, but again, the colours didn't do much for me. But it is a beautiful dress. It's very boho, it's very light, airy fabric. It's also originally from Rockman's. And she's a size 10. She is a size 10. And I think I've got her listed for about $20. So like most of them are only $20. So if you're looking for a really pretty affordable dress this year, this could be your dress. Is she going home with you? This is another dress that was my dress. I used to wear this quite a bit. But yeah, I just got tired of the polka dots. And it fits a little snug in a certain area these days. So yeah, it doesn't look the best on me anymore, but it could be beautiful fun of you. Size 10, I think I've got her listed for $20. That would be a lovely Christmas Day dress too. It's really cute, very vintage. Next one is gorgeous. This was also mine from way back in the day. No, it doesn't fit me anymore. But I would love one of you beautiful ladies to grab it if you would like. It's from Crossroads. It is a beautiful dress. I think I've got her listed for $20 also. Gorgeous print, vibrant, very boho, perfect for Christmas Day with your family or with your loved one or whatever you're doing. And then I like these, all of these, because they're not too Christmassy. You can definitely wear these after Christmas if you would like. So that's the beauty of boho and vintage. You can sort of have it for all sorts of things. This was a thrifted piece. Very, very cute little dress. She's cotton. She is a size 10. The brand name has faded on that a little bit, but it's one of those good boho brands. I can't read it. But yeah, it's a really gorgeous little boho baby doll style dress. It's got a little bit of fringing on it. And this was one that I had brought home for myself, but it was a little bit snug across my shoulders. So it's going to go to one of you beautiful ladies out there if you would like it. I think I've got her listed for about $20 as well. Now this, I absolutely love this. This is gorgeous. Again, she's too large for me. But look at this. She's a real 70s inspired number. She's like a chiffon hanky. Oh my God. Look at this dress. And this one, I think I've listed her for $40 because she is a brand name. She is City Chic. She is a size 14, I believe. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if nobody buys this, I could be tempted to try and get it altered, because this is just a really gorgeous dress. Very 1970s, like. And as we've said before, the 70s are making a huge comeback now. You only have to look on some of the sites to see that a lot of the vintage styles from the 70s are coming back. And this dress, oh my God, she is beautiful. I'll be sad to see her go, but like I said, she doesn't really fit me. So if one of you ladies would like her, she is listed for about $40, I think. But she's worth it. Look how beautiful she is. I really love this dress. Next one is a really cute thrifted find. I think it's come from an off-brand site. I'm not sure which one because there was no brand on it. It's supposed to be a large, so I'm thinking it's probably from Shein or Temu maybe. But I tried it on, and again, there's a bit of a problem with the sleeves. So I would actually put this dress at a size 8. I mean, it looks substantial, but yeah, if you're a little wide across the shoulders, which I am because I swim a lot. I've been swimming since I was a kid, so I swim every summer, so I've got big shoulders. From shoulder to shoulder is wide on me. So it was kind of pulling a bit, and the sleeves kind of going a little bit narrow. But if you're a size 8 and you have fairly slender arms, this would be a beautiful Christmas Day dress. And I think I've got her listed for $20 also. This was also a dress I thrifted for myself, but as you can see, I didn't notice it had cold shoulders when I brought it home, and that's like a no deal for me. It's like I just don't like them. She's quite a baggy dress, so it says size 10. Is it 12? It's 10 or 12 on the label. Again, I'm blind, so I can't see. But yeah, she was big. She was too big for me, so I think this would fit like a 12 to a 14. I don't know if I'd so much have this for a family gathering dress, but it would be great for Christmas Day at the beach, I reckon. So I think I've got her listed for like $15 to $20. But it's a terrific brand. It's Lee Cooper clothing that we don't have here in Australia anymore. And back in the day, I binged all the Lee Cooper stuff from Big W. Oh my God, I loved it so much. I still have many of the pieces, and yay, most of them still fit. So they are generous in their sizing. Yay, which is great when you get a bit older and things happen. It is a gorgeous little dress. It'll be really fun for a beach cover-up sort of a dress, or just a dress to relax at home in. And she's about $15, $20 on the site. Wow, we're nearly through them all. This is going really quick today. This one is also one of my dresses, but it's supposed to fit close, and it does fit me, but I don't know, these days I'm all about wearing things a bit looser for comfort, so she doesn't fit my comfort level anymore. But I have to say, it is a nice dress. It looks beautiful on. It's very Christmassy with the print. She is a size 12, and she is coming to you for about, I think I put $20 on her. So she's also listed on the website, and she'll be ready to go for whoever might like to buy her. She's like a nice vintage style. I would say a 10 could probably fit into this as well, because as we know, target sizes do run a little bit small. So 10 to 12, maybe even an 8 would probably get away with this dress. She's just absolutely beautiful, and I really loved it. But yeah, it's just time to pass her along to somebody else now. And then our final dress of the day is this one. This is from Target, Hot Options brand, I believe, and she is a 14. Again, I thought because it's weird, like their sizes will run small and then sometimes they run true and then they're too big. So I really wanted this one for myself, but she's too big. She was sliding off my soldiers, my shoulders, and I would really have loved to kept this, but yeah, she's too big for me. As you can see, when you undo the little bow at the back, she also has like that other dress. Yeah, she's a lot wider than she looks. So she was a little too big for me, but she is beautiful. I don't think this has ever been worn. Like it looks like in really mint condition, this dress. There's the tags still intact. There's no marks on her anywhere. And she is a beautiful dress. And I think I've got her listed for about $30 because she was to the higher end of things. So that is it. That is our Boho Beautiful Christmas collection. My second collection since I've started the new channel and the boutique and everything. So I hope you guys enjoyed our little show and tell today of the new collection. And I guess that's going to be it for this video. I don't think I have anything else to share. I'm going to try and get a crafting video out for you guys before Christmas. So what I've done, I've started filming for this little box I got down at Coffs Harbour. I have started to fill her in black because I thought that would just be so boring. Like I've filmed a bit of me painting the gesso on, just so you guys know to like seal your things with gesso before you start. And then I started painting the black on, and you'll find out why. Oh, is that still tacky? I bet it is. I always end up with black paint all over me, even when I don't mean to. And sometimes I'll come over here to get something I need to take back to the house, or, you know, just to check on things, like see if my paintings are dry. I'll come back. I haven't touched anything. I'm sure I've touched nothing, and I'll have either black paint somewhere, or lately it's been this orange oil paint. And I really hope I haven't brushed up against any of that this morning. I'm pretty sure I haven't. I've had to be super careful with the clothing too, but it's come back from here with paint on me from somewhere. So yeah, I'll try not to touch that because it does feel a little bit tacky still. So I'm trying to get the crafting video for this out to you guys before Christmas as well. So this, and then maybe this one will probably be the last ones for the year, but I will pop in with a short video just before Christmas to say Happy Christmas to everybody from me and Felix. And yeah, I think that's going to do us for today. Thanks so much everybody for joining in again. I hope you guys found something you might like to buy from my little rack here. And I'll get that all put aside and wait to see if anybody wants to buy anything. So just in case I don't have time for another video, I should mention we did have like a bad thing happen in South Grafton a couple of weeks ago, and one of my friends actually knew the people involved, and what it's involved is a mother is now deceased and she has left 5 children behind. Her sister is stepping up to take the children on, but she already has, I think, 3 of her own, and she has another little one on the way. So my lovely friend who is friends with her has decided to have a big fundraiser to help raise money for all the kids, so they can have a happy Christmas, they can have presents and food and money to get them ready for school in the new year. So I am going to be involved with that fundraiser. I'm so excited. I'll be auctioning off 2 of my older paintings, and I'm going to be painting live on the day while all my talented musician friends provide the music. And there's going to be, there is a tree set up. This is if you're from the Clarence Valley, of course. There is a tree set up at 103.1, I believe it is. Radio, you can go in and you can, if you're a business, you can put a voucher on the tree for the family to use, or you can bring in toys for the kids, just that kind of thing, just so that they can have a a somewhat happy Christmas after what's happened to their mum. So I do have to get ready for that, and I do have to get ready for another Buskers Bench appearance next week. Just get a few things made ready for that. And that might be taking up my time. And I am doing classes with Milan, so I do need to get some painting done as well for that. So I'm going to be quite busy. The month off is going to be just absolutely wonderful. I probably won't stop that much though. I'll still be painting and doing things ready to show you guys when I come back. So if I don't get back on here before Christmas, I'm hoping to, but if I don't, Merry Christmas everybody. For the ones of you who have followed me over here to the new channel, it means the world that you're supporting my new venture. And for everybody who jumps on and starts following along with this bohemian dream of mine, thank you so much for coming, and I'll see you all later, and have a very merry, safe, happy Christmas and happy New Year, happy holidays for those of you who don't celebrate Christmas, because not everybody does, and that's okay. Everybody does their own thing. So I'll see you all again really, really soon. This was so much fun today. I really enjoyed showing you all the clothes and talking about my art and talking about Big John. You can see, hopefully I added a photo, because I'm not sure yet. I think I still have photos of him somewhere that I managed to get. He is one big dude, and I would not want to be grabbed by him. He looks cuddly, but no. No, I wouldn't want to be cuddled by Big John. I love him, but not that much. So anyway, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, or whatever it is for you. And I'll see you all again really soon. Bye for now.